What is up, my friends? Magic YouTube, Dominaria United set boosters, the most beat up boxes we could find. We're gonna get right into them. We're gonna fly through these. We're gonna get after it. You know what we're looking for. We're looking for that Shieldred. Her price is going to the moon. She's getting played everywhere. She's awesome. We love it. See if we get a showcase. See if the list is as good as it was to us last time. We got to go through these. Hot and heavy. Man, this one's beat up. No more legends after those collector's boosters. We're pretty much set there. But let's see what we got. Got some box toppers. There's really not much to those box toppers. Got some booster packs. Got some goodies waiting for us. Oh, don't ditch the camera, Big Cat. Don't ditch the camera. All right, we're ready. Let's get to it. Box one, pack one, pick one. Let's go. We're just going to fly right through these. Oh, starting off with a Mythic. Very nice. And a Crystal Grotto in foil. Well, you know what? We'll just move that down here. Tokens, stuff, you know, we'll want a spot for our list slot. There we go. We're ready to go. So, yeah, hope everybody's doing good out there. You know, the channel's doing good, getting excited. Weekend's on the way. The set's been out for a while. Some good stuff all around. Got our usual, some showcase, a little showcase rare action, a little regular rare action, a little foil action, and a blood pet. Little blood pet. Little blood pet. Beautiful. One of those showcase lands. Love those. We'll just live off to the side there for us. Like this Elias Soul Core. Kelvin Flamesage, pretty good little rare. And we got some foil action. You know, I love tearing through these guys. I'll be real. I love set boosters, man. The list is always so cool. Like, it's always so cool to see what ends up from the list. Got these lovely Balmor. Oh, Runevel Horemaster. That's a goodie. And a little foil of our buddy Balmor. Don't bow less, bow more. Don't bow less, bow more. Beautiful foil showcase land. I'll go over here. Aster. So many Aster. That new Bone Splinters art. Got all of that. Bone Splinters. What a classic. What a classic. We're just going hot and heavy, guys, but I got to keep the videos coming. Man, I love those. One day, we're going to sit down and we're going to sort all our art cards, see if we got some complete sets. Territorial Marrow. I've heard about the Marrow deck in Limited. Watch out. Ooh, beautiful. Temporary Lockdown. Some pretty good rares coming out. Oh, Surrendered Sorcerer. Very cool. Very cool. A little reprint from, what is that? Plane Shift? What was that? Planar Chaos from the list? A little remix of the Sorcerer's Queen in blue. That's cool. I haven't thought about him in a long time. It's not a bad ability. Not a bad ability. Just turning something into a 0/2. Definitely get some stuff killed, you know? We got all kinds of showcase uncommons in this one. Boom, boom. And a little Ivy. Nice little rare. And another King Darian. And a foil Tura Canarude. Nothing too spicy. Boop. Tossing packs. Here's our list showing up again. We'll see what we got. Beautiful signature, beautiful foil. Singer Connoisseur. There, Connoisseur. Ooh, Timeless Lotus. Very nice. Ear Chase Scorn and foil. And Jugan, the Rising Star. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, couple rares going for us in our list slot. Another list slot card too. I even had a dream the other night. I was opening cards packs and they had stuff from the list on them. So it was in our dreams as foretold in dreams. Beautiful Defiler. Love that. Bite Down. And Helm of the Host. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. So our list slot coming through like it usually does. I'm telling you, it's those beat up boxes. You go to your store and they say, hey, you want a set box? Ask them. Be like, you got one that's got a dented corner? You got one that's looking rough? Because that's the one I'm interested in, folks. Cutting right to it, we got a Showcase Uncommon, we got a Squee, we got a Sten, a Paranoid Partisan, and a Volsci Tide Turner. Not even quite sure what Volsci refers to. Is that a location? Is that a culture? It's a merfolk. Doing our thing here. Beautiful braids, Showcase braids. We got a Golden Argosy. And we got Knight of Dawn's Light. I like that. I'm pretty sure there's a magic card called Knight of the Dawn, but is there a Knight of the Night? Is that too cheesy? I think Meryl would like that joke, Knight of the Night. Or Night Night. Like, night. Oh, a little Commander Mythic, little Jensen Carthalion. He's pretty cool. Ooh, and a full Argaya. Double Mythic and another Braids. Boom. That was a good pack for us. Our Mythic count's nice and high. We're topping off here. It's a pretty good box so far. Defiler. No Sheldred or Lily yet, but let's see. We got that full Argaya. Let's see where else we're going. Man, a lot of signed art cards in this one. Stronghold Arena, very cool card. And we got that Yamamaya. And boy, that Secret Lair one always throws me off. I'm always like, what's back there? What's it? Oh, and that, is it a backwards card? But it's not. No, dude, you saw the back. It's a token. Chill. You know it's a token. Let's see what we got here. Lagomos, very cool card. Radadrabic, another great one. Love Radadrabic. Colossal Might, not doing much, but let's keep going. We're making a mess. Here we are. Ooh, another Defiler. 2 Defilers on the box so far. Very nice. Love those Defilers. And a what? Silcor. Sadistic Pilgrim. Awesome card. Awesome name. Great effect. Gotta love that guy. Little Suture Priest Legendary effect there. Alright, keeping our piles nice and neat. Oh, yeah, so just tearing through them, guys. Just tearing through them. Joda, love that art. Look at that. That's so dope. Joda's cool. Joda is very cool. Ooh, second Windgrace Showcase, little Mythic. And Danitha, very nice. Foil Lagomos. So doing pretty good on our Mythic count here, folks. Doing pretty gosh darn good. Threats undetected. She's showing cake. I was talking to some of my guys I work with, and I was like, you know, gifts ungiven, threats undetected, and realms uncharted. They all have the just showing a little cake pose. You know, that cake may not be for you, but she's letting you know she's got it. She may not have baked that cake for you, but she's letting you know she's got it. Pleasant Forest. Thrill of Possibility. Boy, I'll tell you what, those Painlands, it was kind of hype when we brought them back. Haven't seen much action. I think those are like the whiff rares in a set that otherwise has some really good rares. So it's kind of funky that it's just like, who'd have thought the rare land cycle is your whiff in a set? But when a set's that good, where the rare land cycle's a whiff is, ooh, Leyline Binding, another good rare. Moldovan Atrocity. That sounds like a metal band for sure. there's a metal band out there, I'll give them a plug. They're called Cruel Ultimatum. They make a bunch of Magic card themed songs, so check them out. Not met them in person, haven't listened to them myself, but they're cool. Check them out. Ooh, there's a rare Llanowar Green Widow. And yeah, just cruising through. Loving us some Dominaria now, you guys. We're gonna get through this box quickly, effectively. Balmore, he's cool. So many uncommons. Another Defiler. Love to see ya. Welcome to the party, friend. Love me those Defilers. You know, I was thinking about those Defilers today. I'll kind of go into my little rant on the video. So, Defilers. I like them. They're fairly competitively costed. They have that great, like, pseudo-Phyrexian ability for permanents. And they also have a thing whenever you cast a red permanent, they do something. You know, I was trying to think. I was like, at first, my initial reaction was like, those are awesome. Like, why wouldn't you want to stuff those in decks, commander decks, like Loro? Ooh, a Johnny, sleeper agent. Very nice. He's got the funky completed frame. But ooh, and another rare. Anyways, so I was thinking about Defilers, and I was like, boy, I really like them. I think they can do a lot, you know, from various different decks of Loro, Sithis, you know, decks that just want to cast things. And then I was just trying to think of, like, are their abilities strong enough that they will get played in Commander? Because, yeah, that ability to cast, you know, cheat some spells out on curve, you have a lot more life in Commander, not a bad resource to leverage, right? But, ooh, rare, the phasing of Zalfir. Take up the shield. But are they good enough? You know, do they become what I see them possibly having that big future in? It's like, is their ability to generate Phyrexian mana an advantage and keep the hits coming? Because, you know, we haven't seen them too much hit constructed play yet, which I'm a little surprised. And do we see more in the future? Because I think everybody's expecting like a pretty colorless artifact-focused block in the next, and that's when we're going to see our buddy Karn pop off and get your Karn now, you know, just if you want to hedge. A little Cosmic and a Shivan Reef, double rare pack, not too sad. But yeah, like, are the Defilers good enough? Because I love them. I mean, when I first saw them, I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I like this? And I'm starting to realize as I open packs, like, I'm a little out of touch. My Magic sensibility is about 10 years old of what is a good card on the surface, you know? I know these days, if it doesn't ETB and do the same trigger when you attack on rate, and it's a 4/4 for 4 with extra, Urza Assembles the Titans, that it's kind of off track from what most of the kids these days would call good. Tori. Ooh, Ink Eyes. Very nice. The list is treating us very nice this evening. So, yeah, just wondering about Defilers, because, like, I love them. I think they're great, but, you know, like, there are good Magic cards that don't find a deck and don't fill a niche, that just don't get it done. And I'm just wondering, is that what happens? Ooh, Sheoldred art card. Is that foreshadowing? Let's find out. Do we end up? Ooh, looks like another Planeswalker's in here. Beautiful. Liliana of the Veil. We are rich with Planeswalkers tonight. So, yeah, just wondering, like, do the Defilers do their thing? And I had to think back, because, like, right now, I mean, Black's dominating, and I was like, so, and Sheoldred gains you life just for playing the game of Magic. So I was like, does Defiler Flesh, or is that the one? Defiler Flesh for Black? I think it is. You know, is Defiler of Flesh like a card? Is that going to see play? Here's our friend right now. So let's take a look at Defiler of Flesh. 4/4 Menace for 4. Pretty good on rate, on body. It's got that Planeswalker or Phyrexian ability. Whenever you cast a black permanent, target creature you control gets +1/+1 in Menace. So that's a minor effect, but on curve, cheating out your Sheoldred, you already have Sheoldred out, you got extra life to burn. I mean, that doesn't seem too bad. So I'm just wondering, like, Are we just waiting for the Defilers to find a home? I mean, they seem great on paper, but, you know, haven't really seen them become, like, as, like, the card, you know, like, yet. And Sheoldred's just running wild, Sheoldred and Lily, and I'm like, well, that Defiler would help you slide those out and keep you keeping up on the pressure there. Joyra, beautiful, love that card, love that. Cruelty of Gix, and a foil Balmore, never upset with that guy. Yeah, like, is that, oh my goodness, whoa. Just sending rares flying there. But yeah, that's just what I'm wondering. It's top of my mind. Do Defilers do the job? Because I think they're good. And I think they could fit in all types of archetypes and cheap mana and give you that ability to just play some stuff on rate and race some good cards out there. And you know, it does set you up a little bit when you spend that mana to, you know, get hit with a counter spell, but it's not too bad. It's only like 2-4 life at the most usually, right? Briar Hydra, Rotter's Firebrand, will foily land and sink into Takenuma. Sweep. Return any number of swamps you control to their owner's hand. Target player discards a card for each swamp returned this way. Whoa! That's like really good, right? Like they have 4 cards in their hand, you play this and return 4 swamps to your hand, nuke their hand, and then play your swamp for the turn. Like, that seems worth it. I mean, you go that far behind, but you just nuke their hand, and they're drawing 1 card a turn. Like, you're kind of on top of it, right? All your removal comes together. That's mean. That's a mean card. Boy, I don't know. Is there the Commander discard deck? The Tiny Bones? Is he looking for that? Who's looking for that? That's a spicy one. All right, clean up our piles a little bit. We're going to move our commons out of the way here and keep ripping. But, yeah, just some thoughts I had on the Defilers. Otherwise, you know, Karn Silix. Still have not opened a single Karn Silix out of this whole set. And this will be my 7th and 8th set booster we're opening here. And I've opened 7th and 8th collector's booster we're opening tonight, and I've opened 7 collector's boosters and 8. We're on our way to our 8th set booster, and I still have not opened a single Karn Silix. Kind of wild. Caves of Kolos. Ooh, Rift Sweeper. There's another one. Enters the battlefield. Choose target face-up exiled card. That's pretty good. Bringing cards back from exile. So some funky commander utility stuff. Helm of the Host. You guys. I mean, those are all cards you occasionally see played, and not the most common anymore. Going back, you know, what was that? 2008, 2009 for those sets. So some cool stuff on the list. Some beautiful little showcase cards. Temporal Firestorm. So yeah. Anyways, just pondering Defilers as I drive to work in the morning and thinking about, boy, I mean, because, you know, I was like, Sith's Harvest Hand, okay, we'll play that, or Miracle Lord of Bones, you can play 3 of them, right? You have 1 or 2 of those out on the battlefield, you're spending life, but every time you play an enchantment, you gain a couple life and draw a card, and I'm like, boy, it makes cheap enchantments just fly out of your hand, gain the life you spent to play them. You know, like, how is that bad? I was like, if anything, that's great, right? Like, it just lets you just rip into top deck mode, and yeah, so just wondering. Defilers, they're good, right? Like, again, a Sith's Harvest Hand is 1 other enchantment that's on the board. If I'm playing stuff with 1 white, I mean, it cuts the cost significantly. It lets me just play top deck rip, like a lot more bang for your buck there. So, ooh, full art Shivan Reef, very nice. Danitha, very good. Some foilies and some more foilies. So yeah, just a thought I have. Otherwise, you know, I mean, I'm excited to see this standard keep developing. I know I'm one of those, I'm kind of bummed that the first tournament here coming up is going to be Alchemy and not Standard. I want to see some people kind of blow up the meta. Ooh, the World Spell, another nice mythic there. And a Singular Connoisseur. That, you know, I would love to see the guy who's cracked the code and he's like, this is it, because we've seen Esper mid-range is coming back to combat the black deck, you know. Black State of Terror is over, but it's interesting to see the metagame like shift. You know, there wasn't like the Dominaria United aggro deck while everyone figured it out. It was just like, nope, mid-range Black X, and right into Esper mid-range coming back. I mean, it was already like the deck, Raven Man, and Yavimaya Coast. So interesting to see it just come back hard. You know, Tenacious Underdogs in both, Meat Hook Massacres in both, but it's packing Voidrend, it's packing some of the great Connive spells, and just pushing. So, oop, I gotta stop doing that, y'all. Boop, put those in the right spot. Drag to the bottom. Ooh, foil rare. Oh no, foil uncommon. Tatiova, Steward of the Tides. So, yeah, interesting. Curious to see what the next set brings our way, I think it'll add a lot because, you know, there's not really a lot of cross-tribal synergy. That's one thing I realized with them releasing a lot of lords in this set. Crimson Vow, ooh, another Defiler. Innistrad is not a block that's populated by a lot of our classic tribes. Foil Balmar, ooh, another Pandemonium. We opened one of those in our last set booster. Not bad, though. Or no, did we open? Yeah, we opened Pandemonium. So, Pandemonium's a good card, too. Not mad to have more of those. There's an Ivy Showcase. But yeah, just thinking, like, do we feed more Tribal in Brothers War? Like, there's got to be some colored cards. I don't imagine we're just going hard mirrored in because of what the next plots are. Beautiful Evolved Sleeper. And love those bone splinters. Looks good in foil, doesn't it? Yeah, do we get more fuel? Like, do elves or goblins or merfolk become a deck? I mean, I think the rotation will happen with the Ixalan next fall, but we'll keep Dominaria, so do merfolk come back? Because at that point we'll have lost Capenna. But yeah, just thinking about the future, I mean, I think this set's laying the groundwork for the next year of Standard with some good staples. Archangel, foil Tolarian, and a cast down. Not bad. Dominaria uncommon there. Some solid removal. Destroy target non-legendary creature. That doesn't mean Sheoldred. And I don't really think you spend removal on Tenacious Underdog unless you're in a really bad spot. Phyrexian Missionary. Love it. New Suture Priestess effect with that beautiful Phyrexian face. Love those. What a cool card. Love that card. Oh, Shanna, another mythic. She's good, too. She is good. What do we got here? Wizard class, huh? Little AFR uncommon. Getting classy. Getting classy. You know, just getting classy. Yeah. Let's check it out. Sadistic Pilgrim, love them. Articar Waste. Have enough of those two. Last me a lifetime. No. Let's keep punching through, kids. But yeah, just curious to like look into the future with this because I think Karn and Karn Silix might have some juice. Like we just don't know. You know, the format's definitely not been solved. It's just been opened up and heavily refreshed, which I think everyone's stoked on. Dahada, ooh, a little mythic from the Commander and a Defiler. Very nice pack. And Aaron, not Aaron, but just Aaron, like the Pokemon. That's the thing, too. If you've watched this far in the video and you're still watching, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know if you think I should open more, if I should open Pokemon on this channel. I've been thinking about it, I've been asked about it, and I've been debating it. I do enjoy Pokemon, and I pretty much just open it. I rarely have a chance to even shuffle up and play, even less than Magic. I mean, in Magic, there's always Arena, and Pokemon has the Pokemon Online, and that's one thing I'll say. Boy, if Wizards ever goes away with Pokemon where opening a booster pack gets me the redemption code to like open a booster pack on Arena, which I would love, and it has absolutely worked and kept keeping me on playing Pokemon Online. Irritated Resurrected, very nice. They should definitely consider that because it's a huge bang for your buck, and I get, you know, maybe people don't spend as much, but people are buying Magic, and I guess they don't need to do that now, but I'd love it in the future, man. I would love to get more cards for the money and be playing online. You know, if I was opening a bunch of packs online, I could actually build standard decks in Arena. Otherwise, that's a lot of limited, and I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time. And I would love to play this standard set on Arena. Like, popping off games with some of this stuff would be so cool. Hopefully by this point I'd have my Lilies and my Sheoldreds figured out, and I'd be in there, you know, just mixing it up, playing cut down with the rest of you fine folks. Balmor, Silver Scrutiny. Another Impulse, which is a card I love back in, what was that, Visions? Was Visions the original printing of Impulse? So yeah, still looking, we got a Lily, but still looking for Karn Silix. Have not seen it at all. Ever once, not never once. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer, everybody. Where's our Karn Silix? Weatherlight completed. That might be the first Weatherlight completed I've opened. Very nice mythic. And Wizard's Retort Dominaria showing up. Counter target spell cost one less if you control a wizard. That's not hard to do these days. A lot of good creatures running around with the secondary type wizard. So, anyhow, just some food for thought. just wanted to kind of muse on this as we rip through the last few. Keep the videos coming. Looking for a fun weekend. Loving Dominaria United. And yeah, just loving filling up my binder and getting it organized. Vesuvian Duplimancy. Very nice mythic. Love you. Very cool mythic. Hopefully someone cracks that. Does that get misstandard somehow? Does someone find a cool way to be like, I just Vesuvian Duplimancy my... You know, I saw that fun Ivy deck they were running with Vesuvian Duplimancy and Ivy and just making all kinds of like Sarah Paragon tokens, which I was like, dang, look out, this is real. Irrite showing up. Ooh, Ravaz. Nice little showcase rare ski. And a Vidalian Hex Catcher. Very nice. Little double rare pack. Boy, we're doing consistent, decent mythics too. Decent mythic count. Here's our list. Boy, our last set boxes with the list was insane. The list seems pretty good in Dominaria United. I will say that much. The list intact. Little Landwire Lord, little Foily Land, and Hargild, Kindly Rune Chanter. Add 2 colors to spend, only cast artifacts or artifacts friends forever. Okay, so she's one of those list only secret layer drop guys. Very cool. Very cool. Starting to get a few of those. Starting to see those show up in our list slots too. Well, let's see. Waiting for the big gem here. Let's see what fate has left for us. Because after this, I don't think we're opening much more of this product. Aether Channeler. What's good? Limited Superstar. And a Benediction of Moons. Man, gain 1 life for each player. Haunt. And whenever the creature is put in the graveyard, gain 1 life for each player. It's not bad. It's pretty weak, actually. But you could play it for 2 life with the Defiler of Faith out, and then it'll basically gain that life back. So it is almost, you know, again, with the Defiler, that's like a completely free spell that you can just rip and get ahead. And you know what? A card that's completely free and actually makes any kind of progress, ooh, Sarah Redeemer, very nice, is good. Sten, Paranoid Partisan. Joyra, little triple rare pack there. We're going after it, that one. Boom, that one boosted our rare count for certain. Another list, another list. You know what I've noticed too? When we're just getting spoiled with rares from the list, we usually don't pull that epic mythic. Oh, beautiful art, love that. This artist, I think they've done a few cards I really like. Yep, Wiley Becker, probably becoming one of my favorite Magic artists. This soft sort of sandstone style art they do. Ooh, so good. So good. Like, they are becoming one of my favorite Magic artists. It's true, it's true. There's Ivy. She's lovely. She's fun. She's cool. Hymn to Turok. Very nice. Very cool. Little, what is that? Modern, or no, Eternal Masters. Uncommon. Little Hymn to Turok. Boy, I remember playing those. Anybody play the deck back in the day? Dark Ritual, turn 1, Hypnotic Spectre. Turn 2, attack, and then rip them with Hymn to Turok. Now they've discarded 3, so if they play the land... on their second turn, like they've only drawn 2 cards, but so they're basically at 4 cards before they play a single spell. That was good times back then. They just have major problems to deal with. Or you rip a Carnophage or a little Shadow, a little Dothy guy going in. Huh? A little Dothy guy going in. A little Sulphurous Springs, a little Prayer of Binding. Very nice in foil. Alrighty, here we go. Last 6, y'all. But yeah, this is just kind of a loose one, just kind of doing some musing, ripping through the last little bit I wanted to open, getting that up on the YouTube for the weekend, so we can have some fun, watch some football, chillax, you know how it is. You know how it is. Beautiful Elder Dragon War. The Elder Dragons, they ward. How many Elder Dragons can you guys name? I know there's, what, Chromium, Arcades, Nicobolus, what was that other one? Something, gosh, what, Palladium Moors, Ugin. Am I missing one? I'm sure to do pretty good off the top of my head there. Saw some of those challenge videos going around. I was like, I can name more than this guy. I definitely know Niv Mizzet is not an Elder Dragon. Beautiful foil. Love that Niall. She's kind of a weird card, but man, like, you can't tell me that doesn't look fantastic. You just can't. I mean, you can. I just probably won't accept that information. But here, ooh, Druid's Call. We know it's in there. Whoopsie, showing you. So our list slot, the Druid's Call. I think that's the one that makes squirrel tokens. So there's still some of that interesting, like, Layered up, valiant veteran. It's a soldier lord, not a knight lord or a human lord, but soldiers. Yep, she makes little tokens when a creature takes damage. Not bad. The list doing some fun stuff there. Getting us some commander playables. We got another one. What do we got? Another old Nabon? Another old Nabon? Now there's no Vampiric Tutor. Did we get a Talisman? Were those pulled? Did we get something really good? Urborg Lurgoyf. Not to be confused with the Lurborg Urgoyf. Sakashima Student. Look at this cute little frog. Man, what's his deal? Human Ninja. It costs 4. It's got ninjutsu. You enter the battlefield as a copy, except it's a ninja. Cool. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not like some plane chase. Interesting. Alrighty, here we come down to the end. More Balmor. Guardian of Noob Analia. Because you're a noob. Analia. If you play that card. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Beautiful Zur. Stained glass art. Here she is. Sten, Paranoid Partisan. Enough of him to last a lifetime. Navi. So that's it. And we'll do the box toppers. You know, I've been saving those up. It's just like, they are just whatever. You know, I don't even know what the best possible card you can get out of these are, but I think even when it's a mythic, it's not very good. Toriwaki, that's how we know it's official product. If it didn't have the Toriwaki, I was about to email Wizard and say, hey, I opened a box. Didn't get a Toriwaki. Should I be suspect of tampering? You know, should they have hidden legend cards in these too? Probably, huh? Stang. All right, well, 2 set boosters. I don't think we got any mythics in our slot, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 every 5 packs. It's a pretty high rate. Some good stuff. Thanks for joining me. Dominaria United, here to stay. And have a great one, everybody. Peace.